Hi Cancer, welcome to your week ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. I just want to say a massive thank you so much for all of your well wishes. Thank you so much for allowing me to heal and to get better, and also to work on all of the year ahead stuff for you as well, which by the way will be coming next week imminently. So before we start, remember they are general readings. Not everything's going to resonate with everybody. That is just fine. You should always use your own discernment. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So excuse me, for your key to the week, you have the Moon card. So some past issue, connection or person could be coming into your world this week. With the Moon card, this could be something that you are very deeply reflective of or over. Now, you are ruled by the Moon, but this card actually has Piscean energy. It's not the Moon as we understand it from the Cancerian perspective. In all of these different areas of your life this week, there is a possibility that you are either overthinking something or overcomplicating it with or through your emotions. For your actions and options, you've got the Page of Cups. So that's a time sequence. So this week, I want you to cast your mind back to the end of February and think about what was happening for you there, right? What was taking place around that point of this year? Because whatever it is, you're likely to either be revisiting it or working over on or through it at this point in time. When it comes to this as well, whatever you're working on as of this week is stuff that's going to start to come good or show fruits or bear fruit as we come into late February of 2024. Now, that being said, the Page of Cups, in terms of the options that are available to you, it does suggest that this week, I mean, look, this is a card of searching your feelings at a really deep level as well. So there is something that you're really digging around inside yourself in your feelings to really try to understand. And this is going to be a very watery, a very emotional week in a lot of ways, I think, for a lot of you. Not necessarily bad, it's just that you really are plumbing the depths of yourself to understand something. The other thing that comes up with the Page of Cups, this is deeply creative. So you might find this week that you are, like, everything that you do, or even if a problem comes up, you're finding a really creative solution to it and things are just flowing from the internal. I'm here for it. For your communications and conversations, you've got the Queen of Pentacles. So you are being asked to bring a lot of these creative ideas and endeavors down to ground. The Queen of Pentacles is usually an earth sign woman, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, so she might feature for you. This is likely to be either someone from your past or potentially someone that plays a maternal or even sort of older sibling kind of energy to you. The other thing with the Queen of Pentacles, in terms of communications, this is solid communication that drives towards creating something or, you know, getting the best out of something, which means you could have like an emotional reaction this week to someone saying to you, listen, you need to do this better, or you need to pull your socks up. For those of you that are studying or in some form of academia, this does suggest that you are getting back to a part of you that was, you know, very focused on your studies, bringing that back in. For those of you that are employed by somebody else, for all Cancerians, actually, I think your health is going to be something that is more of a concern this week. Not because there's an issue, although I'm a Cancer moon, as many of you know. So, you know, for me, the way I'm seeing this is it's almost like, now, as a business owner, I understand that in order for me to continue to be able to give my best and do my best and create my best, I need to look after myself. All right, so this is that message for all Cancerians, Sun, Moon or Ascendant. For those of you that are employed by somebody else, that Queen of Pentacles does suggest that you're reopening a conversation about a pay rise that's been had but hasn't materialized. For those of you that are business owners, as I say, this could be you rethinking your health and your longevity in relation to the work that you do. It could also see you gestating the next thing that you are, so working on the next thing that you are ready to start birthing out into the world. And then finally, When it comes to those of you that are retired and no longer working, this could be you starting to understand how your bodily sensations and your intuitive faculties speak to you on that physical material body level. For your love and relations, look at this, you've got the Magician card, right? So I will say, for those of you that are partnered, married, or in long-term commitments, the partner has good news for you this week. They are potentially getting a promotion, something is happening good for them, something good is happening in the life of your partner, and they are taking command, right? So your partner, maybe this week they say to you, listen, I love you, get your shit together, get ready, we're going out. And you're like, oh, I just want to stay home and, be in my feels. Right, this is you. I just want to be in my feels. Leave me in my cancer bubble, or the cancer cave, as I like to call it. And then your partner's like, that's nice. Get dressed, we're going out. Jokes aside, for those of you that are single and looking, this suggests either a powerful person from your past or someone that you had previously maybe had your eye on, or maybe somebody that you do that cyclic dance with. So I don't know if you've ever had someone in your life. I know I personally have, only one, and it always happened right up to about 5 years ago. And when I was single, this person wasn't. But, we loved each other and we kept in touch. When they were single, I wasn't, but we loved each other and we kept in touch. Never crossed any boundaries, never overstepped anything. But we always did that dance where it was like we were just always out of sync, and it never happened for that reason. Whereas now, this kind of, for me, this suggests that there's a chance that you guys could reconnect at this point. Now, I just want to say, on the 20th of November, the universal overview for the year in terms of the numerology video is coming out. And then from there, we're going to have the release of all of the Life Path year ahead numbers. The same day, the Astro Tarot Scopes are going to be released out into the world for your purchasing pleasure. They're $7.99 a piece this year, or $49.99 for the bundle. And on top of that, as if that wasn't enough, I have created something super special that I'm very, very proud of. If you've taken my Mindset Magic course or my energy work courses, or you've had energy work sessions with me, you are going to love this. I can assure you, I've worked really hard on it, and trust me, it is going to set you up for and support you throughout 2024 in a way that you're not ready for. All right, so stay tuned. For your money and materials, you have the King of Wands. So your person, if you are single, could be a fire sign. Could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, just to throw that in the mix. Now, you are potentially making a lot more money this week, but it's through the connections or the interactions that you have, right? So this week, it's not necessarily about what you know, more about who you know when it comes to your finances and your resources. What I love about this for you is this sees you getting really proactive about your visibility, whether this is that you work for someone else, whether you work for yourself, in whatever capacity, it's your visibility and your understanding, okay, visibility equals money. All right. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, the King of Wands is a great card. There's energy, power, vitality here. There's a lot of sexual energy, and it's right opposite the Magician, which means you will start to feel your personal vitality coming back to you every, day by day, bit by bit. And then when it comes to your home and environment, this could be an interaction with a fire sign person within your family that leaves you emotionally raw, but really brings a lot of healing and a lot of love and a lot of light to the surface. All right, so I actually love this. This is one of those times where the moon card isn't as scary or as nebulous as it usually can be. All right, with that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Stay tuned for all the goodies. Take care, and I'll see you soon.